Thos used to hum. The best defense is a good offense. Because Pittsburgh is under the control of Israel, Laurel Canyon, and Britain, Pittsburgh has no say in what they do. There's a military viewpoint that comes from people like Karl Rove, Ronald Reagan, and Frank Zappa. That anybody with an intellect above the age of 4 is to serve them in any act, no matter how dishonorable. So what Thos said, it's paramount for everybody to ingest. So let's mindfully meditate on the bounty of this observation. The best defense is a good offense. What does that bring me to? Well, very conspicuously, the wall of sound that comes from people like Galloway and Jones, Kalick, Loki, Blumenthal, the sandbaggers around Norm Finkelstein, the Chomsky adjuvants who use angry accusations about Gaza, which are due. What's being done to Gaza is an obscenity from another planet. It's the hoodwinkers of Elon Musk, like Putin and Toon and Nosferatu, working to pull strings in a lawn mowing machine to get rid of the masses by telling them that it's a ping pong game, on one side of the table or the other. And they have little interludes where you follow the virtual playhouse game that becomes too real, like the science fiction book Peripheral. And you get to make up explanations for strange murders, celebrity deaths, and stuff. And so it's like a game of pachinko. And the sandbaggers all of them need a good defense. They said that Gail Burston was innocent, but a deaf person she poisoned and tortured was guilty of something that didn't happen, and Reagan didn't know. Ono was specially equipped to deal with it exclusively. And Robert Fripp had paranormal phenomenon, psychic phenomenon in his record albums about years in advance. And the Jewish community, which was central to it, who were found robbing museums of millions of dollars, were completely innocent. To say superior to us to say otherwise is anti-Semitism. And the Pittsburgh police will finally find their place clobbering you. That's the sandbaggers. To defend themselves from accomplice in the AIDS attack, which all of them are, because that whole storyline is a big cock and bull show. They needed Gaza, because then they could point the finger. This is their offense. They needed a good offense. The best defense is a good offense. The best defense of being Quisling in a genocide is to point the finger at a genocide for the same exact gang. And so the ICJ gets blackmailed. They said, well, Israel blackmailed us. You know, they came in and said, we'll say, hey, you. And remind people that Gail Burston was real in secret meetings with the FBI and the British and the Beatles. If you don't forget all bad guys, and the ICJ says, we'll give it 6 months. Go ahead, do what you, John John Roberts, or whatever his name is, wants you to do. Go ahead, go get on the bus with Trumpy Toon. He is the law. Because Cuervo lacked decorum. Mercy told the Dalai Lama to impeach him. Cuervo lacked decorum. Cuervo lacked decorum. The Buddhist spirits will withhold Shamish. Munyudzaba shall pay. The Cuervo lacked decorum.